minus x plus y. Hence, you have 9 equals 2x plus y. You can call this equation star star. So now, how do you now find the value of x and y? So from this, you just make either x or y the subject in equation star. Then you now substitute the value of it in equation 2. Right? So from equation star. So from equation star. So y x is equal to my negative y, just like you said. Then substitute the value of x, substitute x in equation star star. Hence, if you substitute the value of x in equation star, that means anywhere we see x, we will write minus y. So from this is equation star star. So look at x here. Instead of writing x, what do? We write negative y. Hence, you have 9 equals negative 2y plus y. What do we have? 9 equals what?
Negative y.
Negative y. Now we have gotten the value of our y. You have to divide both sides with
Minus 1.
no, minus 1. So that means our y is what?
Minus 9.
Minus 9. So, hence, we have gotten the value of our what? Our y. But have we gotten the value of x? No. To get the value of x, you can substitute the value of y in this equation. Let's say call this equation star, star, star. So if you substitute the value of y in equation star, 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 we have from this, you have minus y equals to x. Hence, you have x equals to minus y. Y is minus 1. Minus 9 equals x. Hence, you have 9 equals x. So the value of our x is 9. And the value of our y is minus 9. Hence, x, y is what? 9 minus 9. Are we correct? Because remember we said that the essence of the equation is that whenever we have an equation, it means that whenever we get and do our operation and get the value of our variables and substitute it in the main equation, you have a balanced equation. That means let's try to verify to substitute this value of 9 and minus 9. Please, let's do this collectively. Let's substitute the value of 9 for x and minus 9 for y in this equation to know if we get the same thing, like the balanced equation for the first equation and second equation. Can we do that? Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's verify. Verify. So we have gotten our x and y. Substitute the value of x and y in this equation.
So both be a number to the power of 0. Right? Yeah.
So do that maybe in a minute or so, and let me know if do that and let me know. Are we correct? We are correct. Good. Okay. We are correct. Let's solve another problem leading to simultaneous equation. Let me keep this so that it's still there. Okay. So, solve the equation. Solve the equation. You have 2 power x plus y equals 8. and also have 3 power 2x minus y equals 27. Okay, so applying the same principle and the same method of what we saw, what we did in the previous example, leading to simultaneous equation. This will also lead to simultaneous equation. So basically, applying the laws of both indices and logarithm, and we are going to get our x and y. Right? Good. So from here, we have solution. We have solution. So here we have, from the first equation, have we solved this? Is it the same thing with the previous? Is it the same thing? Oh, it's different. Okay, it's different. So from the first equation, we have 2 power x plus y equals 8. 8 is the same as 2 raised to the power 3. Hence, this will cancel this. We have x plus y equal to 3. You can call this equation 1. Right? Then for the second equation, this will have 3 raised to the power 2x plus minus y equals 3 raised to the power 3. This will cancel this. 3 will cancel 3. Hence, we have 2x minus y equals 3. This is equation 2. Right? Now, what do we do? How do we solve these two equations? What do you think? What do you think?
Elimination.
You want us to use elimination?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants us to use a different method? Maybe substitution or so. Good. Now let's use your method, elimination. Now, look at the M. The M is you want to do something that once you do it, one of the variables will leave. Right? Once one of the variables leaves, you'll be able to substitute the value of the next variable to get that variable. Then after that, you now substitute the variable that you have gotten inside this any of the equation. Inside any of the equation to get our unknown variables. So what Emmanuel meant was he wants to eliminate. There is no special way of elimination. So from here, you have these two equations, x plus y equals 3. Hence you have here you have 2x minus y equals 3. So if I want to eliminate this, I have to just prepare and make it a new equation. I want to introduce a new equation. And now, what will I do? What will I do? I will use the coefficient of x here to multiply everything here. So, for equation 1, multiply by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So, for the equation 2, multiply with the coefficient of x, which is 1. So, by so doing, if you multiply this, all this with 2, you have. If you multiply this with 1, we have the same thing. So now what do? We subtract. The M is, since we have the same thing, once we subtract, x will disappear. Because 2x minus negative 2x will give you 0. So we have eliminated x. We just eliminated x here. I didn't mean I wanted to eliminate y. What we do, we multiply this with the coefficient. I think we can even add up. If we add up this by this, we have positive y, negative y, which will eliminate by adding it up. just know what you have to do to make sure that you are eliminating one of the variables. That's the most important thing. So whichever way or whichever one that you are eliminating first before the other doesn't matter. So that's the beauty of mathematics. There's no way, there is no best like one way. So you just need to understand the principle of what you are doing. Know the how and why. Right? So by so doing, here we have 6 minus 3 will give you 2. Minus 2, negative, negative minus y will give you what? 3y, right? Divide this both sides with coefficients. Hence, our y is 2 over 3. Right? Good. Now that we have gotten our y, to get our x, you substitute this in any of this equation. When I substitute in equation 1 or 2, you get the same thing. So substituting for equation 1, you decide to substitute in equation 1. We have x plus, instead of writing y, we have 2 over 3. 2 over 3 equals 3. Here we have x equals 3 minus 2 over 3.
Because it would have been 3y equals 3. You said it 2? No, it was like 6 minus 3.
You subtracted the two equations, but you should have
Good.
added.
Thank you very much. It seems like I divided in my head. So 3 minus 3 will give you 3. 3 minus 3 will give you 3. That means y will give you 1. Right? Y will give you 1. So if you decide to substitute the value of y in this first equation, you have x plus 1 minus 3. X is equal to what? Three minus 1. X is equal to what? 2. Right? Or if you also decide to substitute this for equation 2. For equation 2. So it doesn't matter. You have 2x minus 1 equals 3. Hence you have 2x equals 3 minus 1 plus 1. Hence you have 2x equals 4. You divide both sides with the coefficients, which will give you what? This divided by 2, divided by 2. 2 will cancel 2. 2 divided by 2 will give you 2. Hence x is equal to 2. So whichever way, our x and y is equal to, our x is what? 2. And our y is 1. As simple as that. Good. So, you can see the beauty of mathematics. You only need to understand the how and why. Don't need to cram it. Let's solve more examples. Okay, so let's solve this. Okay, let's solve this. Solve the equation for 2x plus 3 4y equals 9. For this, for the second equation, so what to find the value of x and y? The second is 2 power x plus 2 minus 3 power y plus 1 equals 8. So, from this solution, we want to solve this equation, find the value of x and y. Right? So from this, the first one we have, the first one is okay. Right? the first one is okay. So from the second equation, we have 2 raised to the power x, the same thing as 2 raised to the power 2, minus 3 raised to the power y, 3 raised to the power 1, which is 3, equals 8. Hence, here we have four 2 power x. 4 2 power x minus 3 power y equals 8. So from this you can see that substituting the value, you need to do like a change of variable because you want to find the value of x. So you want to do like a change of variable. So we have to call this, we say let a variable be 2x power 2. Is that clear? So this is equation 1. This is equation 2. Look at what we want to do. We discover that this equation 2, after the simplification, we got something that has to do with that looks like simultaneous equation, but the problem now is these two is having the x that is supposed to be as the variable. The x that is supposed to be the variable is there as in this form, and we don't want it in this form. So what do? We want a variable. Let's call it a variable. Let's call it a. Let's call it a. Let's call this a. Let's call this b. Or we can call it anything. What do you want us to call it? Just choose.
Triangle.
Let's call it triangle. That means we are using the initial t.
Okay.
Let's call this t equals 2x. Then what about this? 3 power y. What do we call it?
Square.
Square. That means call it bx equals 3 power y. So good. So from this equation 1, from equation 1 and 2, we are substituting the value of t in place of 2x and also x in place of 3 power y. So from this first equation we have, instead of writing 2 power x, you write what? You write t plus x equals 9. Right? So the second one, we call it 4 what? 4t plus minus, it has to be minus, right? Minus 3x equals 8. Good. So at this point now, the m now is whichever way that you are comfortable with. You want to eliminate maybe one of the variables. So this is the form that you can solve. Then after that, you transfer it back to RT and media. Right. So from this, what do we do? What do we do?
Elimination.
You want elimination? Good. So which one do you want us to eliminate? T. We want us to eliminate T. Hence, to eliminate this T, we want something that we will do. Once we do it, we will eliminate 2. And it's simply, we have to multiply this first equation with the coefficient of t here, which is 4. Also multiply this second equation with the coefficient of t here. As simple as that. So from here we have, from the first equation, 4 times everything that we have, we have 4t.
Doesn't it need to be negative 4t?
Not if we subtract.
Am I wrong?
Well, it's just, currently both t's are positive,
We can subtract that.
so
Good. We can, what do you call
one of them needs to become negative.
So, Austin or Luke? Austin wants us to eliminate t, right? This kind of thing. And to eliminate t, you want to perform an operation that will make t to disappear. Don't want to see t again. And simply, we multiply this first equation with the coefficient of t here. Then we multiply the second equation, coefficient of t here. Remember the coefficient of t here is 1. But mathematically, you don't write 1t. You only write t. So, now multiplying this, you have 4 times t, 4t. 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 9 will give us what? 18, 36. 36, right? Then you use 1 to multiply this again. You have 4t minus 3x equals 8. When we subtract, if you subtract 36 minus 8 will give you what? 28. So we have 28. What about 4x negative negative 3x? Negative negative is plus, right? 7x. What about 40 minus 40? 0. 0t, that means 0. So we have eliminated t. T have disappeared. Okay. So now we have eliminated, just eliminated t. So to now find x, you make x the subject. So remember what we do when we want to make x the subject. Remind me, if you know what will happen, we'll do. Wave your hands. If you don't know, wave your 2 hands. You do, you know. Yeah. Good. So what do we do? Guide me. I want you to guide me. Find the value of x. To make x a subject, what do we do?
So we want s to be alone, right?
Good, yes.
And so we divide 7 to both sides.
Good, we divide 7 to both sides. Divide by 7. 7 will cancel 7. Hence, x is equal to what? 4. Equal to 4. Good. So now that we have gotten the value of x as 4, what do we do? To get the value of t, we substitute the value of x in any of the equation. Either this first equation or second equation. If you decide to substitute the value of x in the first equation, we have t. Substitute x in any equation. So for first equation, if you substitute in the first equation, you have t plus x equal to 9. You have t plus 4 equal to 9. You have t equals 9 minus 4. T is equal to 5. Is that correct?
Yes.
If you substitute in the second equation, we get the same thing. 4t minus 3 power 4 equals 8. 4t minus 3 times 4 will give you 12 equals 8. Hence, if you have 4t equals 12 plus 8 plus 12 will give you what? 20. Also make this the subject. Divide this by 4, divide this by 4. 4 to cancel 4. T equals to 20 divided by 4 will give you what? 5. Good. So, but we are not done. Remember we did something. We did something, right? Because when we are trying to figure out a way to solve this big equation, we did change of variable. When we assign t triangle, someone's triangle to be this 2 power x, and also someone's space to be this 3y, you have to turn it back. You have to change it back. So we are asked to solve and get the value of x and y, and not t and x, right? So to return and make this change of variable, we said and recall, we just remember, we recall that t is equal to this thing. That means 2x is equal to t, and t is equal to what? 5. Right? So hence, this is equal to this, equal to this. That means 2 raised to power x is equal to 5. So what do we do at this point? If we know what we have to do, raise your hands. Okay, good. So, what do we do? Take log of both sides. Hence, if you take log of both sides, you have log 2 power x equals log 5. Hence, applying the basic principle of log, when you have, what do you call it? Yes, when you have log a power b, k is equal to k log a power b. Applying this principle here, here you have x log 2 equals log 5. Now, making x the subject from here, divide both sides with coefficient of x. That means divide this side with log 2. Divide this side with log 2. Log 2 cancel log 2. Hence, x is equal to log 5 over log 2. So this is one of x. So use your calculator to press log 5 divided by log 2. Because this is in base 10. Whenever you are not giving the base, just assume that it's
2.3214.
x is what?
2.3214.
2.3.
Yeah.
214.
14.
So we have gotten our x. This is our x. What about our y? We also recall that when we are changing and assigning variables, we assigned 3y equal to x squared from somewhere. And this x is also equal to what? X is equal to what? 4. Hence, 3y is equal to 4. You take log of both sides, right? Taking log of both sides. Taking log of both sides, hence you have log 3 power y equal to log 4. From this you have apply this principle, this rule here. Hence you have y log 3 equals log 4. Divide both sides with coefficient of y. Divide by log 3. Divide this by log 3. This log 3 cancel log 3. Hence y is equal to log 4 over log 3. So what's our value of y? Log 4 divided by log 3 will give you what?
1.262.
1.626. 1.62. 262. Hence, the value of our x and y, is equal to 2.3214 and what? 1.262. This is just it. We are going, right? Yeah. Okay. So, let's solve this problem again. Another problem. Okay, let's solve this log problem. Let's solve this log problem. So evaluate. You know, we are treating two different topics. We are treating logarithm and indices. Right? So we are trying to treat them very detailed, like in detail. So we are solving a new problem that leads us to another topic. Like what we are solving now is a different topic. Simultaneous equation. That's a different topic. Sometimes indices can lead you to a quadratic equation, a different topic, like a different different area. So evaluate 1/4 log 256 base 4 minus 2 log 125 base 5. Solution. So basically, you want to simplify this. 4 raised to the power 4 will give you 256, right? Hence, you have 1/4 log 4 raised to the power 4 will give us this. Plus 2 log 5 raised to the power 3 will give us 125. 5 raised to the power 3 will give us 125. So apply this principle. This can come down to give you 4/4 log 4 base 4 plus 2 log 5 base 5. This will cancel this, hence you have.
Isn't it 2 times 3?
Where is 2 times 3?
You need to pull the
2 times 3, yeah. You have 2 times 3, sorry, 2 times 3. Hence you have log 4 base 4 plus 6 log 5 base 5. But remember the basic law, not reading that. So if you have log 2 base, log 2 any number to its base is what? 1. Hence here we have 1 plus 6, 1. This is equal to 1 plus 6 equal to 7. So the answer is 7. Right? Good. Okay. Let's solve this. So given a problem, you have to simplify. Someone should help
You
me.
can pull the 140.
Please, someone should help me with. I'm left with only this one space. So simplify. Simplify the following. Next, you have everything here. 1/x power minus 1 divided by 1/y power minus 1 minus 1 negative 1 then 2. I want to find 1/q power minus 4k over 3 times q minus 5/3. Three cube roots over 2x equals 16. Then 4. 5 power 2x minus 4 minus 1 equals 0. Then 5. Three power okay. 8. not correct. 8 power 1 minus 2x equals 1 over 4x. Let's start with this first. So if you are given this, so this is very, very simple. You are only applying the basic rules and laws of indices and logarithms. So from the first one, you have solutions. So for the first one, you have this. And this implies, see, if you have 1 divided by x power 1 minus 1, this is the same thing as 1 divided by x power minus 1. And this is the same thing as 1 divided by 1 over x power 1. Or mathematically, you write x 1 over x. So it will interchange this. You have that this is equal to 1 times x over 1, which is x. Is that correct? That means everything here is x. By symmetry, everything here is y. You have everything raised to power -1. To interchange this, you have x times 1 over y. -1. This is equal to x over y -1. And this -1, everything here means 1 over everything that we have here. 1 over this, which is equal to this is equal to 1 divided by x over y equals 1 times y over x, to interchange this. Is that correct? So this is equal to y over x. Very simple. If you follow to this point, thumbs up. Good, everyone. So the second one, 2. Applying the basic law of negative index law, this will be what? Q 4k over 3 times q minus 4 over 3. This is equal to q. Because from the basic law of indices, you have to do what? They have the same base. You bring them together to give 4k over 3 minus k over 3. And this is equal to q. You find a common denominator, you have 4k minus k. Right? And you have q, you have 3k over 3. 3 will cancel 3, hence you have q over k. Right? Good. So, for number 3, if you are given this means 4 power 2x all power 1 over 3 equals 16. And from the basic law of indices, we have that this should be equal to 4 power 2x over 3 equals, this can be reduced to 4 power 2. Since they have the same base now, right? Or you can decide to reduce this to its lowest end. But most of the time, I like reducing to this lowest end. You can do this and cancel out. Right? 4 will cancel 4, you equate the 4. Or you can decide to reduce it to its lowest end. This 4 means 2 raised to power 2. Everything here. This 4 means, this 16 here means 2 raised to power what? times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 4. Hence, 2 will cancel 2. Hence, everything here is 2 into 2x over 3 equals 4. 2 times 2 will give you 4. 4x over 3 equals 4. Right?
Yeah.
Good. Now to eliminate this implies that you multiply both sides with 3. If you multiply both sides with 3, multiply here with 3, multiply here with 3. 3 will cancel 3, right? And here, that means you have 4x equal to 3 times 4 will give you 12, right? So to eliminate this x, you divide here with 4 to eliminate this x to this 4. I also do the same thing in the right hand side of the equation. Here, 4 cancel 4. X is equal to 12 divided by 4 will give you 3. Hence, the value of our x is 3. Right?
Yeah.
Had it been you did like the same thing by not reducing this to this lowest term, you still get the same thing. Maybe you go with 4 and cancel out the 4, you still get our x as 3. So, number 4. Number 4. Okay, so we have number 4. We have 5 power 2x minus 4. 5 power 2x minus 4 minus 1 equals 0. Is that correct? First of all, you bring this, you have to eliminate this, you have to add 1 here. 2x minus 4. You add 1. To be fair, you have to decide if you add 1 in this left hand side of the equation, you also have to add 1 in the right hand side of the equation. Hence, you have 1 here. This, you cancel this. Minus 1 plus 1 is you have 0. Hence, you have 5 power 2x minus 4 equals 1. So, what do we do? So, at this point, remember the rule and laws of indices that said wherever you have, what do you call it? A raised to power 0 is 1. Hence, we want to find something that, because our value, we want to find the value of x. So, logically, you can decide to take the log of both sides, right? You can decide to take the log of both sides. And we are supposed to get the same thing. But I know that 1 is the same thing as, if I say 5 raised to power x minus 4 equals 5 raised to power 0, and cancel this. Hence, I'll have 2x minus 4 equals 0. Hence, I'll have 2x equals 4. This will divide by 2, this, hence I'll have x equal to 2. Is that correct?
Yep.
And also, I know that if I take log of both sides from here, let's say log of 2x minus 4 equals log 1. Log 1 is what? 0. Hence, you have 2x minus 4. Log 5. Check log 5. What is log 5? What is log 5? 0.69. What is log 1?
0.
Log 1 is 0. Log 5 is 0.69. So, from here now, look at the idea. You don't even need to do the log 5. You know, that's why I said that mathematics doesn't have like the best this thing. Once you understand some of this basic principle, and you're able to follow it, whichever way, you get the same answer. So, from here now, look at what we did. We took log of both sides from here. from this point, if we decide that we don't want to go this route, because I know that I did this logically because I know that if I say this one is something as 5 raised to 4 0. So if you decide to go this way, maybe you don't want to use flight, you want to go by train. And arrive to this point, you make both sides, you make this subject, divide both sides with log 5. This log 5. This you cancel this, hence 0 divided by log 5 will give you 0, right? Hence you have 2x minus 4 equals to 0, which is still the same thing. 2x equal to 4 divided by 2, this divided by 2, this divided x equal to 2. Whichever way. This is why I like math. Good. So what about the next one? Number 5. Let's try it. Let's try it in 2 minutes. We are free to solve in pairs, in groups. Let's solve it. Let's attempt this number 5. How many numbers do you have left? Only one. Number 5. 1 minus 2 x equals 1 over 4x. This is it. Let's attempt it. 2 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. 2 minutes is too soon. Attempt this in